What's up, guys? It's Chi. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be here, y'all, because I am feeling this look today. We are giving full ultimate summer glow, okay? I know that we want to go outside and we can't right now, but it's nothing wrong with practicing what you're gonna look like when we get outside, okay? So this, again, is how to get the ultimate summer glow. If you're interested in seeing on how to get this look, then keep on watching. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. I already have moisturizer and eye cream on, so we're gonna start with primer. I am going to be using the Becca Backlight Filter Primer. This is really nice for that glowy overall look. So we're gonna apply that all over. I haven't used this in a while, but it always gives a really nice finish to the skin. Also really good for brides too. Just a little tip there. Looks really good for bridal looks. Speaking of, would you guys like if I did like a whole wedding theme, like did like a bridal look? That'd be sweet. Because I know a lot of brides out there, unfortunately, are having to do their own makeup. So just give me an idea. I think I might film that next. All right, so we have a little bit of a cast, but don't worry because we're about to bronze everything up. Next, I'm going to use the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. This is SPF 40. This is amazing. This sunscreen does not have any cast or flashback or anything like that. Since we're doing a summer glow, we absolutely want to make sure we have sun protection on. Like I said in my favorites video, which by the way, if you haven't seen that, you need to go check that out. Everybody needs sunscreen. Even brown girls, we all need it, okay? So make sure you have some type of sun protection on. Getting a little bit of this balling up on us, but it's okay. I think I just over applied a little bit, so you don't need as much. Just like less than a dime size will do, or else you'll get it rolling off your skin like I just did. We'll just wipe off the excess. All right, guys, so we are going to go ahead and color correct using the Dragon Beauty color corrector because your girl has been picking. I know, I said I was gonna stop y'all, but I lied, okay? I lied. So we are gonna go over these little friends that we just gained, and then our old friends. These down here are starting to go away, and y'all, I'm almost certain it's the new cleansing bar that I got from Olympia's Canvas. It's the turmeric cleansing bar, and it is golden. Like, seriously, those are pretty new spots, and they're already starting to disappear. So you need to check out the turmeric cleansing bar from Olympia's Canvas. It is bomb. All right, we got some spots there covered. Let's go ahead and blend that out. I'm gonna use the Zoeva, okay, 145 brush. We're gonna go ahead and buff those in. Y'all, I'm super excited for this look. I mean, who doesn't love like glowy skin? Like, ooh, it's just something about it. You know, I got my shoulders out today. So, you know, we are going to not only glow up the face, but the shoulder and décolleté as well. I just love saying that word. Y'all, I got so many new spots because listen, okay, I got a confession. I started keto about 3 weeks ago, guys, and I went with my family to Niagara Falls this past weekend. This breeze is incredible, okay? Look at the black love we're witnessing. And your girl was cheating, okay? Pizza, like just milkshakes, burgers. It was bad, but you know what? It is what it is, okay? Here we are. So I got several little friends that were not invited to this party, okay? I don't know why they decided to show up because, okay, my house is not at home. So you need to leave. Okay, moving on. Let's go ahead and do a little foundation combo. So today we got a new one that I'm using, and that is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. And I am going to mix that with the MAC Prep and Prime Essential Oils. So this is going to give us that ultimate dewy finish, okay? The Born This Way foundation from Too Faced is already pretty glowy, but the essential oils is gonna step it up even more, okay? So I did 2 pumps of the Born This Way foundation, and we're gonna do 2 drops of the essential oils. That should be enough. Mix that together, our little hand palette, and go ahead and apply these dots to the face. Do our little T. It already feels super hydrating and just lovely. Okay, wipe off that excess. And we're gonna use our handy dandy Smashbox blurring foundation brush, okay? This foundation is medium, so we might go in with another layer. We're gonna see what this looks like first. Oof, already so beautiful. That is what we are going for. Do we see this? Do we see the sheen on the skin? Beautiful. All right, guys, what do we think? I think it looks beautiful so far. We are gonna add another layer just because my corrector is still kind of showing through. And again, the Too Faced Born This Way is pretty medium, so y'all know I'm a full coverage girl, okay? So let's go ahead and add a tiny bit more, especially over the areas we color corrected so that that orange is not peeking through, okay? Let's go ahead and buff that out. There we go. That is more like the coverage we're looking for. All right, moving along. Now we're gonna go ahead and conceal, or highlight rather, with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And I'm gonna be using the shade Biscuit. Is this my shade? Pause. Okay, yes, that is my shade. I had to double check. I'm like, wait a minute, did I pull something out of my kit? All right, let's go ahead and highlight. Only thing about this concealer is I feel like I have to use a lot more because the wand is so tiny. I don't know, is that just me? But I like it because it's precise when it comes to that reverse contour. All right, so we highlight the bridge of the nose, under the eyes, center of the forehead. I really hate to even highlight here because my little friend is here, but we gotta make it even. So I'm just gonna have to deal with her for today. And then the chin. All right, we're gonna go ahead and blend that out with my damp beauty blender. Remember, I always blend the bottom out first. Go ahead and blend that chin and forehead out next. And now that our concealer has had time to set, we're gonna go ahead and blend the upper portion of the under eye. And blend out that nose highlight as well. Alrighty, moving along. Now we are going to use our Huda Beauty Tantour. This is in the shade medium. So beautiful. I loved using this in the last video. It's a nice blend between cool and warm tones. And I'm using that Morphe M334, that angled blurring brush, to apply it. We're gonna apply this all around the hairline. I like to come down pretty far on my forehead because sis is well endowed up here, okay? If you have a small forehead, then you don't obviously have to do this step. Then we're going to apply it to the cheekbones on both sides and then to the jawline to get rid of all the quarantine snacks. Right up under the chin, and then of course, my personal favorite, right by the brows onto the nose for a nice snatch, okay? All right, now we're gonna blend that out. I am going to use this No Name brush. I know it's a Morphe brush and it's part of the Gunmetal collection, but the number rubs off, so here we are. All right, let's go ahead and blend that out. Such a beautiful color. I mean, my Lord. Blend that jawline down. Try to keep this really pretty low so that you don't make the cheek portion look smaller, okay? We just want to get rid of underneath the jawline. We're just creating a shadow here. All right, let's go ahead and blend out that nose contour using that same Morphe 334 brush. Take off that excess, of course. And we're gonna brush up into the brow first. And then we're gonna pull down the remainder of the product. Remember, take your time with this because you don't want to ruin the shape of the nose. We're gonna go back in with our beauty blender and clean it up. Go right in between those lines so they're not touching each other. And then right up on the side of the nose. Perfecto. Now, even though we are keeping this look nice and glowy, I have to set my under eye because y'all know I will crease in 2 seconds. So we are going to use the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Powder Foundation in the shade C6. And I am going to use the MAC 116S, just a standard powder brush. So go ahead and set first. Really want to focus it right in the under eye area. You don't want to hit the highest points on the cheekbones because we want to keep that nice and dewy. Okay, so just focus it right up under the eye and closest to the nose, okay? All right, we're gonna take our tried and true Laura Mercier translucent powder, and we are going to lightly set the under eye. Again, I'm going to use my my Luxie 522 tapered highlight brush. Tap off the excess. I usually use my powder puff, but I really don't want it to be super matte, okay? So we're just gonna dust right up under there. Again, keep it nice and tight because you don't want to make your face look matte. All right, we can take a very little bit of this powder and set the very center of our forehead. Ooh, y'all, those little two friends are seriously bugging me, but hey, that's life. We get pimples, okay? And the chin area, go ahead and set that as well. I'll do a very little bit in the smile lines because I crease there easily as well. But as you can see, I'm keeping this C area on both sides nice and dewy, okay? We're not mattifying that. Sure those under eyes are set, okay? So the last thing you want is for them to be moving up on you. All right, now we're gonna apply some cream blush. So we're gonna use that new Fenty cream blush, this time in the shade Strawberry Drip. Nice peachy tones for this summer glowy look. And I'm going to apply that with the NYX number 22 brush. It's a nice angled foundation brush. I'm gonna go into that and then just tap this right along that cheek area. Ooh, how pretty is that, guys? Creams are your best friend when it comes to wanting to look nice and dewy. That is so pretty. OMG, I love this. We're just tapping it along, just adding a little bit as we go until we get the color payoff we're looking for. I think that looks good. What do y'all think? Yep, okay. All right, one of my favorite parts, we're gonna go ahead and use a liquid highlight. We're using the Cover FX liquid drops. And we're using the shade Candlelight, which honestly is a teensy bit warm, but it's okay because we're gonna go over with a powder highlight, so we'll be fine. All right, comes in a little dropper. We're just gonna do a couple drops. Actually, one will probably do. We'll start with one and then if we need more. I'm gonna take my beauty blender, dip right into it. We're gonna tap right over the highest points of the face. So right in that same C area, that's what I like to call it. So that's what it looks like, a nice little C shape. Just gonna tap that right over. And this is why we don't bring the powder too far over, because if we put that liquid on top of powder, then it can start to separate and look really crumbly, and that's never cute, okay? Same thing on this side. Whoop, I went a little ham, it's okay. Just keep blending, just keep blending. Beautiful. Also on the high points of the forehead, right above the brow. Ooh, 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 ooh. What is wrong with me? I seriously have issues. Okay, one more drop. Kind of a half of a drop, really, because we only have like 2 more areas to highlight. Right above this brow. I love some glowy skin. I used to be all about matte skin. I don't know what was wrong with me. And I used to be all about matte lips, which I still am from time to time. I love my matte lips, but child, nothing like a gloss. I know I put powder here, but I'm literally taking like the tiniest bit and just going over the chin. I don't like this to be super shiny anyway. All right, are we happy with that? I think we are. Let's go over it with the Bobbi Brown highlight in the shade Moon Glow. How gorgeous is this, y'all? Oh, beautiful. We are going to highlight using the Morphe 501 brush. We're gonna go right over top of those same areas just for a little bit more intensity. Oh my God, you guys, I wanna go outside. Somebody let me outside. I mean, I just went to Niagara Falls, which was awesome. It's beautiful. I mean, breathtaking. Seriously, if you have never been, you have got to go. And I mean, of course, you can be in parks and things like that. So for all of you guys out there who are judging me, mind your business, okay? That view is just breathtaking. It's incredible. Like, y'all, it just makes you like be in awe of God and his creations. Like, wow. All right, let's go ahead and move along before I get too crazy. I'm using the Anastasia Brow Definer for my brows, per usual. Let's go ahead and fill these babies in. Go ahead and whip out that Amrezy mirror. All right, so as you guys know, first I like to underline the shape of my brow first. Actually, I'm gonna go over with my powder puff real quick. I know I still have a little bit of powder on here, and I'm going to lightly, I mean ever so lightly, set my brows. That's so the product will stick better. All right, underline. Perfect. Brush that product up through the brows. You know what? When I do these glowy looks, I don't know what it is, but I really like my brows to look a little bit softer, not as like structured as I normally do. So I'm actually gonna go in with a new brow product. I literally just played with this long enough to where I knew if I liked it or not. And this is the Baby Hair, such a cute name, pencil from Oma Beauty. And so I am going to use this because it's a lot skinnier. I'm gonna use this to go in and just make little hair-like flicks where I need it. And by the way, I'm using the shade, what shade am I using? I think it's dark brown. Anyway, I'll tag you below, I don't really remember. And it's not on here for some reason. And that's about all I'm gonna do. And I'm still gonna clean it up with concealer and stuff, but. Alrighty, let's go ahead and clean that up. All right, I actually think I'm gonna use the Anastasia Pro Pencil in the shade Base 2. This is a really quick and simple way to clean up your brows. It's literally a pencil. And I'm just kind of focusing this in the arch area. And then I'm just going to blend that out with that same little Morphe bullet brush I never know the name of. Just gonna blend that out right up under the arch. This will honestly be enough for me. I love the way that these came out. So like more natural looking. Then I'm gonna take the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel to go ahead and set the hairs in place. And then we are going to use our same NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer to go ahead and prime the eyes. I'm using that Morphe 334 to blend that out. Perfect. All right, now we are going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills X Jackie Aina palette for our look today. It's gonna be pretty simple. I am going to go in with my Morphe G17 crease brush, and I'm gonna go into the shade Ginger right here on the end. We're just gonna pop that into the crease. This is a nice warm crease shade, perfect for this summer glow. All right, next we are going to take our Morphe 441. It's a little bit tighter of a crease brush, and we're going to go in with the shade Edges right into the outer corner slash the outer crease of the eye. So we are going to deepen it up a little bit out here. I don't want this super dark, so this is about all we're gonna do as far as giving the eye some depth. So we're really focusing it here on the outer corner, and then we're sweeping what's left over up into the crease, okay? Just like that. Now we are going to take the MAC 242. It's a nice flat packing brush. Pretty simple. It wasn't this green yellow when I first got it. It's just stained over time. All right, and we are going to go in to the shade Soleil. It's this top right color, or left color rather. And we're going to spray our brush with some MAC Fix Plus. That's just to make the color a little bit more intense. And we're going to apply that directly to the lid. This is like a really white gold, a white yellow gold. So we're gonna kind of warm it up in a second with the next color, so don't worry. We pack that onto the lid, kind of carving out that rainbow shape. How do we like this so far? Cute. All right, next we're gonna take that same brush, and this time we're gonna go in with the color Zeum. Okay, that has a little bit more of a glitter to it, and it's a little warmer, so it's not gonna be as yellow, white gold as Soleil. We're gonna pack this right on top. Yeah, that's what we need right there. Right there. Speaking of right there, wait, never mind, that's changed. I was literally wow, I was literally about to say, did y'all see the Nelly and Ludacris, what you call it, versus battle? Oh my God, right there is definitely Chingy and not Nelly. Woo, child. Sometimes I worry about myself. Hey, listen, in my defense, the names are pretty similar, okay? And they were around the same time, I believe. But anyway, okay, did anybody else think Nelly was gonna win that? Because, I mean, while Nelly had some great, like, worldwide bangers, I guess, like Hot in Here and stuff, let's talk about word of mouth. Like, that was literally one of the first CDs I ever bought, and I just knew Luda was gonna win it before it even started, so. And regardless of Nelly's awful connection, like, bless his heart. They said it was raining in St. Louis, so we'll give him a little pass on the Wi-Fi, but regardless of all of that, I mean, did we think he had a chance against Luda? No, we did not. Okay, once we get this color nice and packed on top, we're gonna go back in with Edges to kind of merge the two together on the ends. So we're gonna go right back in here and just kind of merge it together here on the outer corner. So it's no harsh stops. Ooh, this is so pretty. Okay. Now that we've got our eyeshadow down, I told y'all that was gonna be really simple. We don't need a whole lot. We want the focus to really be the skin. We're going to still line the lash line. So I'm gonna take that Fenty Fly liner that I used in the last video, and we are going to line the lash line. You know what would really be nice is like a brown liquid liner. That would be perfect, but I don't even know where mine is. So if you have a brown one, you can definitely switch it out. I think I'm gonna use brown on the bottom lash line though. So I'm going to use the MAC, is this an eye kohl? Yeah, it's an eye kohl in the shade Teddy. It's a nice chocolate brown with like some gold reflex in it. So we are going to fill in the waterline with this pencil. Perfect. We're gonna go back in to the Anastasia Jackie Aina palette. And I'm going to take the Zoeva 241. It's a very flat defining brush. And we're gonna go in with the shade Credits, that really dark brown. We're gonna take this and we're gonna stamp it along the lash line. We got some fallout in the inner corners here from the shade Zam, but you know, I kind of like it. It kind of gives a nice little flare, almost like glitter tears. So I'm just gonna leave it. Then we're gonna go in with this really dense bullet brush. It's the Morphe E36. It's like the tiniest little bullet brush. And we are going to take Ginger, that very first crease shade that we used, and we're gonna smudge that brown lash line out. Just gonna smudge right underneath. Y'all, this highlight is beaming. Whoa, I am here for it. Okie dokie. Now it's time for some lashes. So I am going to go in with the Her lashes in the style Promiscuous. These are nice and voluminous, but still nice and separated enough where they're kind of wispy looking. So let's go ahead and measure those to my eye first. So I'm gonna take my Ulta Beauty lash tool. Try to take it with me. Yeah, that should do. Okay, so we just trimmed one little weft from that. I don't know if I mentioned in my previous videos, but these are $5 mink lashes, and they only restock like every so often. That's the only thing about these, is like you literally have to stalk their page, watch their Instagram stories, because that's where they post like when they're restocking, and immediately go on there and get as many as you think you're gonna need, because the next time they restock, who knows? I don't really know what the business model is behind that, but they're great lashes, and I just make sure that I stay on their page, follow them, make sure you're looking at their stories when they post, and they'll let you know when they're getting ready to restock. All right, so we're gonna take that same Duo lash glue. Y'all already know what it is. If I can open it, there we go. Apply that directly to the lash line. That awkward moment when you realize you forgot mascara. It's okay though, we still gonna apply it afterward. All right, let's pop these babies on. These are cute. These are definitely more on the natural wispy side, for me anyway, but I like them for this look. All right, I don't think y'all saw any of that, which is okay, because I do it in my previous videos. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna squeeze our lashes with the falsies to make sure it's nice and tight together. I like to push up with my lash tool too, so my lashes aren't like hanging down or sticking out straight. I like them to have some flare when you're looking straight on. Ooh, I actually really like these. These are cute. Nice for like a more simple everyday look. Then we're gonna take the Bad Gal Bang mascara from Benefit, one of my faves, and we are gonna apply that to my lashes. Just gonna kind of tap underneath. And we're gonna apply to the bottom lashes. Gotta make your ghost-like face. Alrighty. Last but not least is our lip. All right guys, we're switching up our lip combo today. We are going to use the KKW lip liner in the shade Nude 2. It's very much like Court. And we are going to heavily line our lips with that. We're gonna take an oldie but goodie, y'all. This is the MAC lipstick in the shade Peach Stock. This was my go-to and still is. Like, this will never get old on me. We're gonna apply that. Reline. And we are going to finish it off with the Fenty Gloss Bomb. This is the original Fenty Glow shade. Cute. All right, like I said, if we're gonna do a summer glow look on the face, we cannot have the body looking dry, okay? So before we go, we are gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Who Needs Clothes. This is the Body Lava. Okay, I do not know what happened to the Kabuki brush that came with it. So we are going to use this IT Cosmetic brush, just like a foundation brush, okay? We are going to try to get that Rihanna cute little video she made when it first came out. That's the vibe. Those are the vibes we're going for. Okay, if she will come out. Okay, I don't know what's going on with my ratchet video. I think my top broke. That is tragic. All right, y'all, I had to do it the ghetto way, but we're gonna go ahead and blend this out with our foundation brush. Do I look like Rihanna right now? That video had me weak. Let's go ahead and buff this in. I love the way that this looks on the skin and smells. The thing I hate about the Fenty Body Lava is it is so sticky. Like, y'all, it will have your hair sticking to it, but hey, if you can get past that, like the glow, as you can see, the beautiful glow that it gives. Let me squeeze your shoulders together. Okay, let me not expose you guys, but yeah, it just gives such a beautiful like sheen. All right, and then we're gonna go actually with our Bobbi Brown highlight, that same highlight brush, and we're gonna go on the highest points. So I'm gonna pull my top up, and when you go like this, right on the collarbone is really where we want to emphasize that highlight, right on our décolleté, okay? This is so pretty. Like, do y'all wanna go outside yet or no? Look at that. Seriously guys, every time, well not these days, but last summer when I would do this, I would always get questions like, what is that on your skin that is making you look so glowy? It was this combo. I'm losing brush hairs now, okay? It's getting not cute anymore. Anyway, you get the gist. And final step is that MAC Fix Plus spray. We're gonna set both our face and our décolleté with that. Awesome. Oop. Why are we using our hands when we have that Patrick Ta fan? Like, isn't this like a video moment right here? So cute. Be right back. All right, you guys, this is the final look. I am in love with this and I hope that you are too. Don't forget, before you leave this channel today, make sure you are subscribed. Hit that red subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss any of my uploads. Also, like this video if you enjoyed it and you want more like it. And until next time, choose God, choose love, and choose beauty.